Okay, I'm gonna try to continue that. It's been like a week. Lots going on, and I've been working hard, and I get really tired, and I'm actually very sleep deprived right now. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I was just a wreck of emotions because first I was really feeling hopeless and just breaking out crying, and then all of a sudden I get a notification, and it says that someone loaned me the money that I needed to get my camper. And then it was like what my sister called emotional whiplash. I started bawling because I was relieved and happy. And please pardon the noise, I'm alongside of a highway. Yeah, so that was crazy in a good way. Anyway, so yeah, then I had not called the camper people for a while because I didn't want them to tell me that I couldn't keep it there till I had the money. I didn't want to chance it. And then like the next day they ended up calling me. And I'm like, yeah, I'll come get the camper. And they had to fix some things, so they had got that done. They had to fix a tire, and then they also, when I got there, I needed to get a brake. It's an extra brake thing that's put on since you're towing. It's a thing you need. Sorry, I don't know these technical words right now. A little sleep deprived right now. Anyway, so we get there with Kara, and they install that part on my van, and of course they cost a little more money than they said, but it was okay, we had the money. And so you install that, and then they start hooking it up, and then they find out that there's something wrong with the wiring, and I can't legally take it. And eventually they tell me they'll just bring it to the hotel for me where I live and work. And I'm like, well, how much is that going to cost? It's already forking out more money than I anticipated. And then they're like, oh no, we'll just do it for free. This guy's going that way. He's going to take it for you. And he did. He showed up the next day early in the morning with my camper. I have a camper. I have a home. Okay. One of the things that night that really made me bawl my head off every time I thought about it was whenever I think I'm finally free, I would just bawl. It's been over a year, and working for not the managers but the owners of the hotel I work at has made me feel like an indentured servant. I hope that's the right word. It's like if I don't work there, I don't have a roof over my head. I mean, I'm okay with that, but I got my kids and we got our pets and we need a roof over our head. And so I didn't feel like I had a choice, and they're not nice people. And they're not nice to the other employees. They're not nice to the guests. And it's bad enough that they're not nice to me, but then having to be involved with them not being nice to those around me, as if I'm a part of that, it goes against my morals and my ethics. It grates against my brain. So it's been a long, pretty awful year. So yeah, thinking about how I'm finally free is pretty amazing. Of course, I know that's still going to take time because there's a lot of things I got to set up and do. Anyways, talking about things that take time. So we've had the camper for less than a week now, I think, and something went wrong with the brake line on my van. So I am currently with someone I met from the hotel who knows a backyard mechanic, and they needed a part. And oh my gosh, yeah, okay. Having friends help you can be good and can be bad. There's somebody I've known from the hotel for over a year now, and I know that they have issues, but they've always been good to me until now. And they were determined to try to help me fix the van, even though I already had something else arranged. But they're also a drug addict and a gambler, and I think they wanted money. So yeah, they kind of took a part off my car in the process of fixing it. Thankfully, it was okay. The brakes were still like, there's enough squish in them that I was still able to get it to the mechanics the next day. But of course that part's missing, and you know, it's never easy, so that's why I'm at God, I'm so tired right now. I would wait till I'm not tired to make these videos, but that's why I never make the videos, because I'm always tired. I worked late last night and then was up early because the person who took that piece off was like, we'll go get the piece at the auto store at 8 when they open. 7:30 or earlier, I was calling him, no answer. Eventually at 8:30 he called me, but I already arranged for the other guy to help me get the car to the mechanics. And this dude who was supposed to be my friend that I've known longer, who took the part off the car, just starts yelling at me, and I don't do yelling. Like, you holler and scream at me, and I'm out the door, dude. Anyways, I mean, I hope he gets the help he needs. That's all I can say. But thankfully we got it to the mechanics safely. That was good. But now we got to get this part. There's always just some weird complication. And then my son is concerned because he wanted me to take it to the dealership mechanic that his dad goes to, but I can't afford that. I did take it to one, and their rate was $700 or more to fix it, and then they told me you need to get like a backyard mechanic to do this because it will be significantly less, but because we have the preset rates and stuff, it's not going to be less than $700. It'll probably be more. So yeah, anyways, so there's a guy, and this guy and this girl that live at the hotel because their home burned down and they're trying to get a home. And gosh, where I live, this area, I mean, I had been taken to eviction court 3 months after I moved out of a place in Arpin, Wisconsin, and the judge dismissed it because I didn't live there, and it still says eviction on my record, so nobody will rent to me. And like this guy that's helping me out, he's got a felony on his record. So finding a place for like felony eviction, it's in this town I live in, it's all the same to them. You're not getting a place. So I feel for him. I hope things work out. He's hopeful. And he's got like cats, so it's like he was telling me it's either no cats or it's no felons. and it's like, yeah, I think a lot of it's no felons, but there's a few places it's just hard to get into them. I'm working with a company called Rent Ready, and but I've been working with them for a year now, and so yeah, we decided to go the camper direction. Actually, I was just going to go whichever direction worked. Hopefully, though, we still need an apartment for my kids. They're adults, but we have a place now. Just gotta get that van fixed. There's things we need, you know, and then I do like the idea of putting a 2-week notice. I know that the place has screwed me over enough that they probably don't technically deserve it, but I like my managers that come through there. I hate doing that to them, because even though it's like the owners that are bad, it's the managers that suffer for whatever happens, so that sucks. So we'll see, but that's the story so far. I'm sure there's a lot I left out. If I think of something, maybe I'll let you know.